Skyzone.Society.
Yo, what's going on, everybody out there in the sports world? You know what I mean? It's your favorite sports podcast. But if you don't know the name, let me put you on game. It's the Zone Sports Podcast, baby. You know what I mean?
You know
On
what I'm
behalf
saying?
of your host, your boy Big V, I'm here with my guy, my other half of the host of the show. Let them know who you be, my G.
Yo, it's your boy COOL, wondering what the hell is your boy Corey, never telling the same old tired story. It's your boy Cool C, never dating the floozy. And for those out there in YouTube land, man, we got to sign up for you right there.
It's in the
Big
back.
Corey in the house. Vito, what's going on or what ain't going on? Good God, man. Do your thing. Get your promos, man. We got the Jesus Christ.
Man, we got a lot to get to in this sports world, this NBA playoff world. But before we get to all this great sports talk, let me let the people know who we sponsored by. We sponsored by my brand, Skyzone.Society. Make sure you shopping at Skyzone.Society.bigcartel.com. You know what I mean? Go over there, get you some teas, candles, hats, whatever you need. We got it covered over there. Corey, I'm so glad to be here to talk this sports talk with you, man.
Yeah.
This is the playoffs has been amazing.
Yes.
A lot of surprises and all that. You know
yes.
what I mean? And speaking of surprises, you know, I'm gonna save my surprise for after we get through this what the hell segment, because I'm so ready to hear who made the what the hell this week. You know what I'm saying? So Corey, please take it away, my guy, man. Tell him who sponsored the, you know what I'm saying, what the hell segment, man.
First of all, the what the hell segment is a brainchild of the illustrious Big Vito Corleone. You know what I'm saying? It's executed by me and it's co-sponsored by my little beautiful baby girl downstairs, who her name is just so happened to be Corey. She is downstairs playing with her grandmother right now. And it's brought to you by her. And I tell you what, man, the way these cats be doing these what the hell segments, man, we might need to take her off. I'm almost ashamed to even have my daughter co-sponsor this. Big V, I'm going to get on right into it. I know we ain't got much time. Steve Kerr. What the hell goes to you, buddy? It goes to you. I know we're going to get into the deeper. I'm going to get into the deeper context of this later. We're going to talk about, I know we're going to talk about all this stuff later.
Okay.
Steve Kerr, the Draymond Green, the WWE stomp a mud hole in you and walk it dry by Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, let me tell you something about the word stomp real quick. You know, Old Dirty Bastard, he got a song called The Stomp on his first solo album, Return to the 36 Chambers. I think it's track number 9. Big Vito, there's another stomp known by the illustrious God's Property featuring Kirk Franklin, featuring Salt of Salt and Pepper. They're called Stomp. Right, I watch a lot of WWE, Big V. You know, again, the Stone Cold Steve. I know about Seth Rollins, the curbside stomp. I know about a whole bunch of stomps, Big V. But one stomp that I did not know about was the one that Draymond Green placed in Game 2 against the Sacramento Warriors. But you know who else did not know about the stomp when it happened, Big V? Oh, that'll be your boy Steve Kerr. That'll be Steve Kerr. Big V. I can't make this stuff up, Big V. So, yeah, I admit, I fell asleep. These games, these are some great games, but I can't stay up and watch them.
They be late, a little late. Yeah, a little late.
But see, Big V, I work a 9 to 5. I got to be to work at 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in Sacramento's arena. I'm not in any arena. I'm in the bed sleep, trying to remotely stay up to watch some of these games, Big V. You know, everybody mostly on the East Coast, you got an excuse for have you had said to you didn't see it when it happened, Big V. Big V, I would like to quote here. This is from Outkick.com. And after the Warriors lost in Game 2, Kerr was asked about Green's stomp. Steve Kerr claimed he didn't see what happened, Big V. Nor did he see the replay that was undoubtedly shown in the arena. Come out. Now, again, I just got finished saying the fact that if you're on the East Coast, I saw it the next day, but I didn't see it when it happened, right? And I get it. You got, you know, you're 9 to 5. You know, okay, you don't watch basketball, Big V. You didn't see it happen. But Big V, we're not talking about people like me on the East Coast that got to be to work by 7 or 8 in the morning. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about somebody's 98-year-old grandmother, Big V, who just is physically not able to see it. We're talking about the head coach who was in said arena when said incident happened with said players, Big V. I did not see the play live. I did not see the replay. I asked referee Zach what happened, and he told me. I was busy getting the team ready. One of the coaches told me that he might get ejected, so I was trying to prepare for what happens next. Wait. The guy kicked back. Busy getting the team ready? That's what you're going with, Steve? Wait. Time out. Steve replied, yes, getting the team ready. Now, Big V, this was the stomp heard all over the world.
Yes, it was.
This was a stomp that could definitely, I personally think, sealed your playoff fate. That's just me personally. But we'll get into all that prediction and all that stuff. We'll deal with that later. Let's stick to the matter at hand. Draymond Green, keep in mind, this ain't the first time I done gave Steve Kerr the what the hell said. It's not the first time. Because see, when a said incident happened between the Boston Celtics and Golden State, when said Marcus Smart made a play on the ball, but inadvertently took out Steph Curry's ankles. Oh, he was ready to give a should I say, lecture about that. That's not how we play the game. You don't cheat the game. So wait a minute. So now he wasn't getting the team ready when that happened with Marcus Smart. Don't get me wrong. I ain't stunting Boston. I ain't trying to defend Boston. This is more about Steve Kerr.
Right.
So now wait. So you saw that when it happened. Or maybe you didn't see it when it happened. You saw the replay. And then you saw it enough so by the time you had your press conference, you was able to say, we have no place for that in the game. But your boy, Draymond Stomp Green, Kurt Franklin Stomp Green, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Draymond Green can mess around. And Big V, they said that Sabonis may have a chest contusion. How true that is?
Sabonis may have a chest contusion?
Yes. Now, how true that is, I don't know. I can't gauge anyone's injury. Right now, he is questionable for Game 3. He's going to play. I'm not sure what to make of that, but be that as it may, they had x-rays done, and he has a chest contusion. Now, I don't know, Big V, I'm with you. I can tell by the look of your eye. I don't really know, right? But then again, Draymond Green, I don't know his height, but I'm quite sure he's at least a good 230, 240, if not more.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying, and we're going to get into this later, so I'll wrap it up. I'm not even saying that Draymond Green shouldn't have done it. But the fact of the matter is, you grabbed the man's ankle. And to me, that does give the right for you to defend yourself. But at what cost to your teammates? That's a whole nother ballgame. So, yes, I'm glad that he got the tech. They both got the text, and obviously Draymond Green got thrown out and he's suspended. And again, I know we're going to get into all that later. But Steve Kerr, you're up here giving your Bill Cosby, Martin Luther King, I have a dream speech to Marcus Smart when he was making a play on the ball. Whereas, I get it, Draymond Green was reacting. Right. I'm not saying it's totally unwarranted, but you doing the Seth Rollins curbside stomp ain't going to get you anywhere either, but you didn't see that. And I'm sorry, real quick before I let off, I know that Steph Curry is the unequivocal leader of the team. I'm sorry. This is just yet another incident that Draymond Green have where we just haven't heard anything from the leader of the team on his thoughts about it. I'm not saying that he hasn't said anything. I'm just saying that I haven't heard anything. So, Steve Kerr, what the hell?
Man, thank you for that great.
I didn't see it, Big V. He didn't see the replay either.
Corey, thank you.
Come on, man.
Thank you for another great What the Hell segment as you do every week. You know what I mean?
It was plenty to choose from. But I couldn't let that one go. It was way too many to choose from.
Corey, he has to stop. Corey, listen. Steve Kerr, listen up, man. I'll roll with you that you didn't see it when it initially happened.
Yeah.
But listen to me. They have like a 90-foot jumbotron up there in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And when they replay that, all you can hear with the crowd go, "Oh!"
Yeah.
Don't tell
And
me
if
they
I'm
keep.
not mistaken, I think the assistant coaches, they also have tablets as well. If I at least there's a tablet somewhere.
I hadn't even thought about that. But I know, I'm just saying, maybe you didn't see it on a small 15-inch tablet. But
Yeah.
you might can miss something on a 15-inch iPad. You might, Corey.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a 90-foot jumbotron when the crowd goes, when they replay it,
I would immediately look up.
Don't tell me that your action and go.
Come on, man.
You looked up. You looked up, Steve. Like, just stop it. Just stop.
Come on,
stop.
man.
Stop. We're gonna keep it on the Warriors though with this next subject, man.
We was going to.
We gotta keep it on the Warriors, man. Let's keep it on the Warriors, man.
Yeah.
For everybody out there in the zone land, if you haven't been keeping up with the NBA playoffs, the Warriors and the Sacramento Kings are having a dog fight. As you can see, Draymond has lost touch about what sport he is playing in. He thought that he was at WrestleMania. WrestleMania was last month, fam. I watched it. You wasn't there. You feel me? They had Bad Bunny. They didn't have Draymond Green. You feel me?
Say that. Say that.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that stomp was crazy. I just want to put that out there. That stomp was OD crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. I didn't even focus on the point that Sabonis had his ankle. I just saw Draymond just go, you know what I mean? But everybody out in the zone, like I said, it's been a dogfight. The Warriors are down 2-0 to the Sacramento Kings. Let me say that again for the people listening all the way in the back. The returning champions, Golden State Warriors, are down 2-0 to a team who hasn't been to the playoffs in about 16 years. I just want to put it out there. You know what I mean? Light the beam. That's what they do out there in Sacramento. When they win, they light the beam up, like purple beam goes all the way up to the sky. Light it up. And let me tell you, they've been lighting it up for 2 games straight. For 2 games straight, they've been lighting it up, Corey. These are the defending champion Golden State.
That is
Warriors,
correct.
Corey.
Yes, that is correct.
Corey, Steph Curry isn't injured. Klay isn't injured. Draymond will be suspended for the next game, but he's not injured.
Correct.
Poole isn't injured. DiVincenzo's still coming off the bench hustling.
Yeah. Wiggins is getting reacclimated.
Finding his footing perfectly, how it needs to after 25 games not being with the team, right? They're down 2-0. They're going back to Oakland to play in the Warrior Stadium, Corey. But I got to ask you, man, even with this full roster and nobody injured, nobody who's prevalent injured, are the Warriors in trouble, Corey?
Y-E-S exclamation point. Big V, they're in trouble, bro. They're in trouble. First of all, Sacramento is just better. They're just better, man. They are not letting Golden State get anything in the paint at all. And so they are solely relying on the three-point shot. And I think the only one, because Klay could have some good moments. Defensively, he's not quite back where he was, and you would not expect it. I'm not about to sit here and dump on Klay. I'm not going to dump on Steph Curry either.
No.
Steph Curry does what he does. He's never been the defensive catalyst or anything like that. Draymond Green actually has been having a good defensive series with these guys.
Absolutely.
It's just that Big V, Sacramento got way too much firepower. You talking about our former Laker Malik Monk is going over there, showing up and showing out for Sacramento. Old Foxy, a.k.a. De'Aaron Fox, is just going insane. I mean, he's just going crazy, man. Harrison Barnes, I about forgot he was in the league, Big V. Harrison Barnes is doing work.
Sabonis.
You got my man Herter from daggone Atlanta, who
Yep.
was over there. I mean, these guys, they are playing fearless basketball. And I just think they just have too much firepower. On top of that, you have Golden State, like I said earlier, they're just having way too many turnovers. You're down 0-2. I think they're in trouble regardless because, yes, like you just got finished saying, they're going back to Oracle, but they're going back there without their best defensive player. If Draymond Green was coming back, I actually initially, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had this going 6 for Sacramento.
Okay.
I'm not ready to write Golden State off yet.
Right.
And I get the statistics of you going 0-3, it don't look good. I don't know how. I don't know with who. I mean, because who you going to plug in for Draymond Green? Looney? All right. Okay. All right. You can. They're in trouble, Big V. They got to win game 3. If Golden State wins game 3, I still got it going 6 for Sacramento. But dude, if they go down 0-3, dog, you already know the statistic. It's bad. I think only 2 teams. Was it 2 teams? No, I might even got that. I don't think no team came back 0-3 to win the series. It might have been a 1-3. I might got that confused. But anyway, that don't matter. It's in trouble. What say you, bro?
Corey.
I know East Game is his own entity. I get it, but man, I don't know, Big V.
Corey, I started this saying that it's been a dogfight amongst 2 teams, and it truly has been a dogfight. Both games have been playoff intensity level, how they supposed to be. Corey, I got to tell you, I'm going to be clearly honest with you. I have Golden State winning the championship this year. I got to be real with you. Yeah. Corey, they're in trouble.
They're defending champs, man.
They're in trouble, Corey. I'm going to be real. They are in trouble. Corey, I was the opposite of you. I had Golden State winning this 4-2. I don't know no more. I had them pardon me. Actually, yeah, I had them maybe going 4-2, but Corey, I had them sneaking one out within these first couple of games. They didn't get one. I was counting on them getting 1 of 2, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen. They don't. Corey, Looney won't be enough to replace Draymond Green. I could be wrong. If they had James Wiseman, I think that would be a perfect.
That would help.
It would. I think it would help more than Looney. Because Looney doesn't really supply you with anything offensively. Draymond does, and Wiseman can too. But no Wiseman there, so you got to rely on Looney. They're in trouble, Corey. I've been trying to figure out if this Sacramento team was just better than the defending champions. I don't know if they're better or younger. I can't figure it out, Corey.
That's a fair point.
I really can't figure it out because when you name off the players that we just named for the Sacramento Kings, it's not sexy, Corey. It's nothing sexy. Harrison Barnes, put some respect on his name. Champion, of course. Fellow Tar Heel, we love you.
Yep.
He's never been sexy.
You're not getting a scouting report on Harrison Barnes in the NBA, though. You're not doing a scouting report on him.
You just not. Fox, of course. We know De'Aaron Fox is gonna be De'Aaron Fox. Is he sexy? He's becoming sexy.
Yeah.
But Malik Monk has never been sexy. Nobody on that team has a sexy name. We rattle off the names of the defending champions. We already know who on that squad. Very attractive. You know what I mean? Very sexy. We know that. But Corey, they have been beating the Warriors' asses these last couple of games, Corey. And it's been a dogfight. But when you actually watch the games, the Kings look better. I can't lie. They look better. They look fresher. They look better. It's a lot going on. And I just can't figure out what it is, man. I just don't know because they don't have any sexy pieces. But, we've seen teams without sexy pieces or maybe one sexy piece going in and winning chip, i.e., Kobe Bryant when he first got Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol wasn't Pau Gasol. Nobody on that chip, on that first chip with Pau Gasol was a sexy piece. Come on, we know that.
You're exactly right.
It wasn't hardly nobody's sexy piece on that. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Hold on, Corey. Let me flip it back. Hold up.
And while you're saying that real quick, I also want to bring up the point that, like, yeah, the scores have relatively been close.
They've been, but it doesn't look
indicative.
It ain't
indicative of those scores, man. Don't just look at the box score. Yes, the final score does indicate the games are closed, but you look at the game flow, you actually look at the game, man. They might as well have been down by 30 points. It seems like, Big V.
The eye test shows it hasn't been close as what the score has led on. Corey, they're in trouble. Going back to the Oracle, they are in trouble, Corey. They are in trouble. And people may say, well, they haven't been a good road team all year. Granted. Got it. Corey, listen, when the Warriors get in the playoffs, they up it a notch. They up it a notch. We all know that. Mm-hmm. We need to see that the next couple of games. And let me tell you, Corey, without Draymond Green in the lineup, it is documented the winning percentage is down. It is down significantly too, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Corey, we got to keep it playoffs though, Corey.
Yeah.
Let's keep it playoffs, man. Because it's been some significant injuries.
I hate this. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had time to watch any of the playoffs this playoff season, it is playoff-like basketball going on. And by what I mean by that, it is physical. Corey, they're talking about Giannis may miss time. They're saying Giannis may miss time, Corey. I'm hearing Giannis may miss time. I'm also hearing right before we got on the show, Ja will not be available for the next game. He will not be available tonight. Nope. Yeah. He would not be available, Corey. Last night, I don't know if you watched the Knicks game.
Yeah.
Julius Randle took a hard fall, Corey.
Yes, he did. Go ahead. I don't even want to overtalk you. Go ahead.
He took a spill. Corey, I want to start with the Julius Randle situation.
Good.
I haven't heard if he's hurt. But I want to start with the play. First of all, what's my man name that tried to chase down and make the basketball play? Tall guy. What's it?
You talking about the dude with the big afro? Yeah, it's not revert. It's oh my gosh, I'll look it up.
His name. Because he can hoop. I like him down low as a defensive player. He can block. He blocks a lot of shots.
Why is that name drawing a blank? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Go ahead.
Corey, I mean, he ran up behind him and tried to make what was deemed a basketball play.
Yeah.
But Julius took a hard spill, hard fall.
Oh my gosh! I mean, it was bad.
It was equally as bad as Giannis's, Corey. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was equally.
Jared Allen is the guy that we're talking about.
There we go. Jared Allen. Yeah.
Jared Allen. Yep.
What was your thoughts, Corey, on that play with Julius Randle? Because me personally, I felt that at that moment in time, he shouldn't have been in the game. The game was over, Corey. The game was over. And I also felt like Jared Allen shouldn't have been in the game. And but while you're in the game, you didn't have to make such a basketball play with the score what it was. What are your thoughts on that situation, man?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Big V, what the hell was he doing in the game? The game's over.
It was over.
The game, it was like, 15, 20 points or something like that. It was out of reach.
With a minute to go or so, it was over.
It was nothing. Now, with the Jared Allen, with his intensity or whatever, I guess it's playoff basketball.
Yeah.
It was technically a play on the ball. I've never been an athlete or anything like that. So I'm not going to think like an athlete. I'm just going to think as your common man, your common sense, normal guy who don't really know anything about sports outside of playing it on video games and in the backyard, Big V.
Right.
Was the play bad? No, I don't think it was a bad play, but I think it was an unnecessary play.
Absolutely.
Given the circumstances you just laid out. The game's over, and I do... And because the thing is too, unlike Draymond Green, I do take Jared Allen and his history into effect, and he don't have one.
No, he don't.
Of being a dirty player.
Yep.
He barely even do hard fouls.
Yep.
I just think it was unnecessary. But to me, if I have to point the finger at one person, it's going to be the head coach, Tom Thibodeau, because the game is way over. Mm-hmm. You got to, this isn't a closeout game.
No.
If I'm not mistaken, this evens up the series 1-1.
1-1.
Big V, I ain't no math guy, but you make sure you got your players ready for the next game. And Tom Thibodeau has a reputation of grinding his guys in the dog meat with extended hard practices, which, again, I don't know what's needed and what's not. Right. But I know that was unnecessary or whatnot. And having your star player, Julius Randle, up in that game, he shouldn't have been in there. I'm just not understanding why he was in there at all. He should have been gone. If I'm not mistaken, I think Jalen Brunson was still in the game as well.
Yep.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
What's your thoughts? I thought it was stupid.
I think it was stupid on both coaches' parts. Like, what the hell is Jared Allen doing there? It was dumb on both. Like, what are y'all? What are y'all trying to prove? I have no clue. Corey. And we talking about, piggybacking off what you said, it's about getting your players ready for the next game. Well, let me tell you something. Jared Allen will have a target on his back going into that New York Knicks stadium next week. I mean, not next week, next couple of days.
Yes.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Best believe it. Oh, man.
Yes.
He will get his.
Oh, yes.
He will get his. I just want to put that out there, man. He will get his, man. As far as Ja Morant, being injured, that's such a.
I hate that. Even as a Lakers fan, I hate that.
I hate that, man, because I'm a fan of his. I love the way he plays the sport, and when you in the playoffs, you want to see each team, as a whole. You want everybody to be a part, so it won't be no excuse of anything of why we beat y'all or why we didn't beat y'all. You know what I mean?
Took the words out of my mouth right there. That's why I hate it.
I hope he's okay. I personally have the Lakers winning this series, Corey. Not just because I'm a Lakers fan. I think the Lakers can overall beat them. Well, they play tonight. Actually, maybe they'll pull off a win tonight. Yeah, maybe they'll pull off a win tonight. We'll see. I think Giannis being out, Corey.
Corey, that's the one.
That may alter the future of that team for this playoffs. A lot of people have either Boston or Milwaukee coming out the East. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Which is not a surprise. I don't know if that's true without Giannis, Corey. I don't know.
So I agree with you 110,000%. Let me ask you this: Do you think that they could? They being Milwaukee, do you think that they could get out of this series without Giannis? Even though speaking of injuries with Tyler Hero with the broken hand.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. That and me. I have Tyler Hero. My two people that I've chose to make an impact on this playoff for their respective teams was Tyler Hero and DiVincenzo. That. That was a big loss that they took for Tyler Hero.
Yes, it is.
Corey, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
It's tough to call, ain't it?
With Bam Adebayo playing how he's playing, Corey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they have any. I know some people saying, well, Brook Lopez can D him up and put a body on him and get physical. That may be true. It ain't Giannis offensively though. Giannis brings it both ways. But with him lacking, I mean, you're talking about him averaging damn near 30 a game, gone.
Yeah.
That's you can't replace that.
Yeah.
There's nobody coming off the bench you can tell me that can replace that.
Yeah.
Just can't. I don't know, Corey. I don't know. Because, we got Jimmy Butler over there. I mean, minus, Tyler. Because here's the thing, right? Tyler Hero can easily be replaced with
Yeah, they got my man.
Oladipo.
Yeah, where is he at?
Chilling. We're gonna see him soon. I guarantee we're gonna see him
He
soon.
got to, because he had a good run last year playoff.
He had a good regular season. He had a good playoff run the other year. Corey, I'm telling you that's what I mean by I don't know, because Hero can be replaced with the next man up. Yeah, I don't know about Giannis, Corey.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
Don't know. Right. I don't know, man. I can't call it. I don't know. I do know. You know, Corey, I'm gonna be honest too. Let's talk about the MVP real quick while we got a little bit of time.
Okay,
Corey, I gotta be honest. I gotta be real. Joel Embiid needs the MVP.
I think he's gonna get it.
He's gonna get it. Joel Embiid is playing like a madman right now.
Yeah,
Corey, I've had a chance to watch some of the Philly series. I gotta say, man, and real quick, salute to James Harden. James Harden looks good.
Yeah,
he looks good. He looks good. I gotta be honest. Yeah. The last couple of playoff runs looked a little out of shape. Heard he was spending a little bit, you know, a little bit more time with little baby that he shouldn't have been. You know what I mean? Doing things like that. You know, he looks good though. He looks good. Yeah. Him and Embiid look like the tandem that they need to look like. Corey, that team is loaded. They got some shooters. They got some underrated dogs like Maxey.
Yes. Who's been having a heck of a series.
Maxey is playing like a dog. Shout out to Maxey, man. But I got to tell you, Joel Embiid, he's my MVP vote, man. Like, what are your thoughts, man?
He's going to get it this year, and I couldn't agree with you more. And I get it that, you know, you could argue, cats are going to argue Joker, and I got to admit I haven't seen too many Denver games and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't believe that it should be a fatigue factor, but I think it is a fatigue factor, which is why I think he's not going to get it this year. Joel will get it this year, but the only difference is going to be that he deserved to have gotten it this year. I wish they would have played. I wish Joel would have played in their last meeting. Or whatnot. He didn't play. He sat out that game because of injury. But he played the next game. That's my only knock. But no, Joel Embiid, man, he gets the MVP. He gets the MVP. He will get the MVP. I just, you know, you can always argue Giannis because this is a regular season award. You can always argue that.
Of course.
But obviously he doesn't have it. I think I can't remember if Giannis had it twice or not. I can't remember.
I know Joker now has had it twice, right?
Yeah, Joker done had it twice. I know Steph Curry done had it twice. I think Giannis may have had it twice. Right. But Joel Embiid is going to get it. Don't worry. He's going to get it. He's going to be just fine. He's going to get it. And he better get it.
And you know, Corey, I text you over the weekend. About my honorary MVP.
Yeah.
Corey, you know, I just can't say enough about this guy. You know, I text you over the weekend that Mikal Bridges,
man,
he's my honorary MVP. The way he's taken the Nets, and put them on his back, and is now basically his team. It's so beautiful to see, being the fact of what he comes from with Phoenix.
Yep. And you know, and you remember my response. Where I said Phoenix is going to miss that guy. It's already starting to show.
Talk about
it. It's already starting to show, buddy.
Man.
Yeah, I get it. It's Kevin Durant. You probably don't get him if you don't give up Mikal Bridges. I get that.
Yeah.
And I know it wasn't a 1-for-1 trade, but my God, man. Phoenix has no bench at all.
At all.
None. They're done. They don't have no bench at all. Whenever Kevin Durant goes out, man, you better not leave that guy out too much longer. I'm telling you that right now.
We're gonna be keeping an eye on these playoffs, man. This playoff season, how we've been doing it, keeping y'all up to date. You know what I'm saying, and giving our opinions and views, man. Shout out to everybody that be tuning in every week for this good sports talk, man. Catching us on the YouTube with the YouTube shorts, Instagram on the stories, or however you catching us on Twitter. We'll appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? I be having to argue with people, off mic, and people calling me about your opinions and my opinions,
Yeah,
man. I love it, bro.
it's great.
I love it. I promise you, I love it, man. Shout out to everybody who be tuning in secretly. Don't be letting me or Corey know that you be watching. That's cool. That's cool. You know what I mean? Continue to get it how you live, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yo, Corey, I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do it.
Likewise, my guy.
The Zone Sports Podcast, you know what I mean? And y'all know how we gonna end it, man. Until next week, y'all know how we do it, man. Peace, man.
All right.